Are you struggling to burn fat, no matter how hard you try? Have you experimented with a dozen different diet plans, and all of them seem to leave you looking and feeling the same as before you started? If this is you, then it's time to investigate the two most important components in designing a fat loss diet plan: protein and carbohydrates. Most diet plans are dominated by carbohydrates and fat, with little protein content, which is a recipe for fat gain, low energy, and premature aging. The reason for this is that protein is the most important of these three nutrients, as the body needs protein in order to regenerate cells throughout the body. Because of this, protein is considered an essential nutrient, yet most people consume more carbohydrates by far, which is a perfect recipe for a bigger stomach and a shorter life. Why, you ask? What's so bad about carbohydrates? Well, for those with fast metabolisms, meaning they burn lots of calories easily, nothing, because their bodies can use carbohydrates quickly without storing them. But those with fast metabolisms aren't looking for fat loss advice because they have no problem controlling their body weight. It is those who have slower metabolisms or who are carbohydrate sensitive that react negatively to a high carb diet. And even those who have a fast metabolism will find that as they age, their metabolism greatly slows to the point where they also fall into a carb sensitive category. So what does carb sensitivity mean? It means that when carbohydrates are high, your body will quickly release insulin and store carbs in your fat cells, which to someone who wants to lose fat is a nightmare. When carbohydrates, which are essentially sugar, infiltrate the bloodstream, insulin is released to reduce the amount of sugar in the blood because high blood sugar is dangerous to every cell in the body, hence why diabetes is such a devastating disease. Insulin stores these carbohydrates primarily in the liver, muscle, and fat cells. But there's another important fact about insulin that you need to understand. When insulin is elevated, the body is in a fat storage state, meaning it is unable to burn fat, which to someone who wants to lose weight is not exactly good news. In light of this, it stands to reason that someone who wants to lose weight should limit carbs for maximum fat burning results. What are carbs to be replaced with? Firstly, protein, and then after your protein quota is reached, healthy fats. When the body encounters protein and fat, unless calories are extremely high, insulin is not elevated significantly, which means that the body can easily release stored body fat and use it as energy. And this is exactly what everyone watching this video is seeking. You then become a fat-burning furnace because carbohydrates are not constantly stimulating insulin, which means your body can rely on its own excess fat stores rather than utilizing the carbs you consume to fuel daily activity. But how much must you lower your daily carbohydrate level to achieve results? The answer depends on how fast you want to progress, because the more you reduce carbohydrate intake, the quicker your body will burn fat. As an example, when I helped my friend Jeff lose 66 pounds of fat, at first he tried to keep as many carbs in his diet as possible and settled on aiming for 100 to 150 grams per day. At this rate, he was losing 1 to 2 pounds per week, but then he came to live with me for 2 months, and during that time he reduced his carb level to 0 6 days per week, with 1 to 2 cheat meals 1 day per week. And with this approach, he lost 5 to 7 pounds every 7 days. So the speed of results amplifies the more you reduce carbohydrate intake. The amount of carbs you consume will depend on how badly you want to burn fat and how quickly you want to achieve results. The more motivated you are, the less carbs you will consume, because that is going to be the control valve that dictates progress. As for protein and fat, I recommend if you lift weights regularly to consume 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, spread between 3 to 5 meals per day. And if you don't lift weights, consume 3/4 of a gram per pound of body weight in protein, with the rest of your calories from healthy fats, such as extra virgin olive oil, avocado, and omega-3 fat that naturally occurs in fish. You can also consume animal fats, because ground beef, for example, includes lots of protein and fat, although those who have a history of heart disease may want to limit red meat consumption. Ultimately, your goal is to consume the amount of protein I recommended earlier, reduce carbs to the lowest level you are willing, and round out the remainder of your diet with fat sources, aiming for fish and extra virgin olive oil for most of your fat intake, with the rest from animal sources. This structure will not only provide you with the fastest fat loss possible, but will also increase your energy levels over time due to stabilizing blood sugar and controlling insulin, while slowing down the aging process. If you have any questions, please comment below and subscribe for free to this Incredibody YouTube channel for more weekly videos that will teach you exactly how to transform your body and life. Please subscribe to the Incredibody YouTube channel because I will be cranking out weekly videos to help you transform your body and life.